Up the morning news.
WestYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
A very good morning to you. Welcome in. It is 5 o'clock on a Thursday morning. It is September 4th. You have Ryan and Rachel here. Welcome back to school for a lot of folks. So maybe some parents are getting up for the first time at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so I think after today, all the schools will be back.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, CNS goes back today, a handful of others.
Yeah.
And we're back in business.
We're back in business, and we thank you for making us your morning stop. All right, before we get you out the door, let's go over to Kate, who is tracking a quiet morning, but then the afternoon could be a little something.
Yeah, exactly. No issues as you're heading out the door this morning, but you really notice the difference in temperatures right now compared to maybe the last couple of mornings. It's pretty warm outside. We are looking at this line of rain and storms, though, that you can see kind of moving over Lake Erie at the moment. So we're going to be tracking that as the day goes on. We are in the 50s and 60s. It is 69 degrees in Syracuse right now, 63 in Fulton, and 69 up in Watertown. So, yeah, for those back-to-school photos this morning, you're good to go. But you want to keep a vigilant eye out on the sky and on the radar during those after-school hours, because that's when we are going to be tracking some storms. And some of these storms could be on that strong to severe side. I'll have that latest timecast for the timing coming up for you in just a few minutes.
Thank you so much. This morning,
Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Thursday. We got a nice view looking out from the Energy Saver Skynet 9 camera from Auburn. We got a mostly cloudy sky. It's warm outside, 69 degrees currently at the Syracuse Airport. South wind, and it is breezy. That wind has helped kept our temperatures up overnight. We have 50s in our cooler spots, 60s from Fayetteville to Jordan and Oswego. Even Redfield is sitting at 60 this morning. So at the bus stop, maybe for the rest of the schools, now everyone is pretty much back to school at this point. It's warm, but it's breezy. You're good to go for those photos. Everything very nice as you're heading out the door. It's when you're coming home, though, you want to keep a vigilant eye, especially if you are a parent, guardian, getting kids off the bus or anything like that, because that's when we could be dealing with some thunderstorms today. High temperatures, we're climbing up to near 80 again, so it's another warm afternoon. It's very breezy, and we are waiting for this cold front right here. We're already noticing rain and, of course, thunderstorms out ahead of it. Yeah, the snow that's happening up in Ontario, Canada this morning, but none of that happening here. We're not turning that cool for tomorrow. We're looking good this morning. There's just a nice blend of sun and clouds. Eventually, once that sun does come out, but we have some rain showers starting to move into the St. Lawrence River Valley at the moment. So we are awaiting our cold front, and that's happening this afternoon. Now through lunchtime, it's just warm and breezy. It's dry. If you have your morning errands to go on, you're good to go. After you get about 1, 2 o'clock, this is when we watch out for this line to roll on through here, where our timecast is suggesting about 2 o'clock for that up and down the I-81 corridor. So just a heads up there, pushing just to the east around 3, 4 o'clock. Again, this could fluctuate by about an hour or so. Still dealing with some showers into the evening. Still breezy, too. We're not really going to be out of the woods here until after 9, 10 o'clock this evening. And then things will clear out. We'll wake up tomorrow morning a lot quieter. It is foggy in our typical fog-prone areas. That's what you can see on here. But cooler in the 50s tomorrow morning. And then bright and sunny. Tomorrow is actually going to be a really nice day. Got highs in the 70s. A lot of dry time, a lot of sunshine. It's breezy again tomorrow, but we're even good through tomorrow evening. I really reduce our chances for rain because most of it does not get in here until overnight and Saturday morning. We're waking up with showers Saturday morning, and then we're going to be dealing with some rain pretty steady at times, at least through lunchtime. So a heads up for tailgating at the SU game Saturday morning, and then we'll gradually dry it out at the end of the day. Got some sunshine back in here just in time for Saturday evening. Sunday, sun mixing in with a few lake showers. Temperatures in the 60s this weekend and 70s next week.
Okay, thank you, Kate. Right now it is 5.
Forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
All right, so we have the kids going back to school, but maybe you have the littles at home, not quite school age just yet, and so you're looking to get something to do with them this morning. You're good. It's nice and warm. It's breezy. You have the whole morning to do what you want without having to worry about really any rain or storms. It's once you get to around lunchtime, that's when you're going to want to have to adjust your plans, because we run the risk of rain and storms to roll on through here as early as about noon, 1, 2 o'clock, and then lasting through the afternoon hours. Things really peaking here right around like 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. So just a heads up with that for any of your outdoor plans that you may have for today. And we are going to pick up some much needed rain. We just don't want it coming down too fast. We don't want any flooding concerns, but we are going to watch out for that, because some of you may even see over an inch of rainfall depending on how heavy this rain is going to fall over you. We'll clear things out after midnight tonight. Breezy, comfy for tomorrow, highs in the 70s. We've got a rainy start to our day on Saturday, ending the day drier, 60s for the weekend.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Thursday morning to you. Here's what it looks like from the Energy Saver Skynet 9 camera. We have a beautiful sunrise in the making. We have a mostly clear sky to the east, but some clouds moving in from the west. And that's all ahead of our next cold front. And we are pretty warm out ahead of it. 69 degrees currently at the Syracuse airport. We got some gusty winds. We're gusting right around 20 miles per hour at the moment, and that's helped keep our temperatures up. We have 50s in our cooler spots, but a warm, quiet, breezy start to our day for back to school. Everyone is now back to school at this point. Our northern suburbs like Cicero, North Syracuse, and also Liverpool, they are going back today. And then heading home, though, I've been advising anyone, especially parents, guardians, getting kids off the bus. This is when there could be some thunderstorms in the area, so just be vigilant about that for this afternoon. We got temperatures in the 70s to near 80 degrees, so it's a warm one. We have our warm front pushing through right now. Here's our cold front with rain and storms already beginning to form in central Ohio and on up towards Toronto. While on that front, we've had some thunderstorms up near Clayton getting towards Alexandra Bay, so just a heads up with that for your morning hours. Otherwise, for central New York, Finger Lakes, Southern Tier, we're pretty much dry this morning. No issues. It's just warm and breezy. We get closer to 12 o'clock. Rain, thunderstorms beginning to move across the Finger Lakes, moving up and down the I-81 corridor between about 2 and 3 o'clock today. The worst of it is pushing off to our east after about 4 or 5 o'clock or so. And then we're left with just some lighter scattered showers, maybe still 1 or 2 thunderstorms nearby. But at least a lot of the worst of these storms should already be wrapped up here by sunset this evening. And then everything will kind of clear out of here after midnight tonight. And then we're going to have enough clear sky and enough moisture on the ground to create some fog, so be careful about that tomorrow morning. 50s to start off the day, cooler tomorrow morning, but another really nice warm day. Plenty of sunshine, still breezy tomorrow, but very comfortable. Our chances for rain start to go back up again late Friday night into Saturday morning. If you were going to be out tailgating before the SU game on Saturday morning, it's going to be a bit rainy, a little breezy too, and temperatures are in the 50s throughout the morning. It is not until later in the afternoon and evening when we dry it out, and then we gradually get some sunshine back in here before sunset on Saturday night. So a little bit of a washout happening for us Saturday morning with improvement later in the day. Cool enough for some lake showers happening on Sunday. Monday's pretty nice and mid-70s. And sunny skies next week.
Happening now. WSYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
A very good morning to you. Welcome in. It is 6 o'clock. You have Ryan and Rachel here with you. It is Thursday, September 4th.
And it's back to school.
It is for the largest suburban school district in the area. You know, it's cool. They're like, hey, going to Thursday, 2 days, boom.
I know. That's
my
Kate,
kind of school.
Kate and her kiddos.
Yeah. All right. So, Kate,
Yeah.
all is great now. And nice little sunrise. Well, I don't see a sunrise, but nice shot out
Pretty
here.
sure a little bit.
Pretty
Little
view.
cotton candy sky out there this morning on Tower Cam.
I do see that.
Yeah, because you got a mainly clear sky to the east. That's our Pompey Cam. Then you got some clouds to our west, and those clouds are out ahead of our next cold front. Much needed rain rolling on through here, but we're already noticing a line of thunderstorms moving across Ontario, just about to get into Toronto. We've even already had some storms along our warm front up in the St. Lawrence area in the Thousand Islands, just north of A Bay, just kind of hugging that international border there. So just a heads up, but it's warm. We're in the mid-upper 60s right now. It's breezy. We've had gusts around 20 miles per hour already. So no issues this morning other than it's just breezy. But it's those after school hours. That's the risk of the rain and thunderstorms to be coming through. I'll have your latest timecast coming up.
Thank you, Kate.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Thursday. We have an absolutely beautiful sunrise in the making, looking from our tower cam as we look at a panorama view. We have official sunrise coming up in about 20 minutes. Looking absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, a little after 6:30 is our sunrise. It's nice and comfortable outside too. It's not nearly as cool as it has been the last few mornings. We have even our cooler spots are in the 50s, and we have a lot of 60s as you are up and at 'em. Everyone is back to school now at this point. You have a warm, breezy start to your day. After school hours, though, you have to keep a vigilant eye out, especially like parents and guardians if you're getting the littles off the bus. You want to be careful of any storms that could be rolling through the area at the time. We have a level 1 risk of severe weather out of 5, so which is something that we're watching carefully for any possibility of some gusty winds, even some hail. Temperatures are in the 70s and your 80s, so it's warm again today. It's not super humid outside also, but we are keeping an eye on this cold front right here. And that's going to give us some much needed rain, but we've already noticed some thunderstorms going on just over the border in Canada, right along the St. Lawrence River Valley, but otherwise we're quiet this morning. There's not a whole lot happening other than it's warm, it's breezy, so those first day of school photos for those districts this morning, no issues of any rain. After school hours though, we're good through about recess time, but then yeah, once you get to 2, 3, 4 o'clock, we got this rain moving across the 81 corridor between about 2 and 4 o'clock, but we won't be in the clear just yet. We still have some scattered showers and thunderstorms hanging around through the evening hours. Once we get past midnight, then we'll be in the clear. We'll wake up tomorrow morning pretty quiet. Some patchy dense fog when you wake up tomorrow, but dry. And then we're looking at a really nice day actually tomorrow. I dropped our chances for rain down because we're actually looking mostly sunny, a lot of dry time, a bit breezy still tomorrow with those highs in the 70s. We are expecting rain to get back in here though overnight Friday into Saturday morning. Saturday morning we're in the 50s, and that's kind of where we stay throughout the day. We have rain coming down a little steady at times through. This is when kickoff is happening for SU football, and so the tailgating in the morning is going to be a wet one. And then later in the afternoon, our rain gradually pulls out of here, and then we'll end the day on a drier note. We'll even try and get some sunshine in here before sunset on Saturday. Sunday still cool in the mid-60s, cool enough to generate a few lake effect rain showers, but plenty of dry time. We got some nice weather returning next week, though. We got 70s, mostly sunny, starting Tuesday and Wednesday. Syracuse Mets, they'll have their last home stretch next week.
Oh, okay.
The regular season.
Yeah.
So good weather for that.
That's
Absolutely.
wonderful. All right, let's go to our question of the day.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Well, we do have thunderstorms rolling through right around the mid-afternoon through the early evening hours. And some of these rain showers could still be hanging around for the Hardy concert tonight at the amphitheater. Wait in the truck if you don't want to fight the rain with boots on. You want to brace for some showers, and feels like sold-out weather with some windy gusts or gusts of wind out there. And so as the evening goes on, things do turn drier. Just maybe if you have lawn seats, not a bad idea to have maybe the rain jackets or ponchos with you. Overnight temperatures in the 50s. It's cooler tonight. Rain eventually coming to an end by midnight. And then we'll dry it out for tomorrow. Looking really nice. Sunshine mixing in with some clouds. Highs getting up to around 80 degrees. Still breezy tomorrow. And then we have some rain returning late Friday night and lasting into at least the first half of the day on Saturday. We have temperatures only in the 60s on Saturday. Most of the rain is happening in the morning through the early afternoon, drier later in the day. Cool enough Sunday for lake effect rain showers. Some sun mixing in there too in the 60s, and then 60s on Monday, 70s for a lot of next week.
Okay.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
Let's go to our question of the day. Since
Look like that every day. That'd be wonderful.
I know.
I'm saying.
You need a hairstylist for that.
We do.
The guy, I do have that shirt. I don't. All right.
How is it looking at the bus stop this morning, Kate, for all those kiddos?
Windy and warm and pretty good.
Button up your shirt.
Learn from this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this sunrise, though. We have sunrise coming up. Oh, like 90 seconds from now. That's when we have official sunrise. It is gorgeous this morning. The sky is all lit up. Yeah, because it's clear to the east, but not so much to the west. We actually have a different lighting up of the sky happening out over, and our friends in Canada are dealing with thunderstorms about to close in towards Toronto. And we've even had a few storms up in the Thousand Islands area. So just a heads up for any early morning boaters up in St. Lawrence River Valley. Now we got temperatures 50s and 60s right now. It's breezy. We're dry this morning, but this afternoon, just as everyone's coming home from school, we might be running into those thunderstorms.
As those kiddos head back to school, local leaders not wasting any time getting back to work. The towns of Clay and Marcellus, even the county, laying down decisions regarding some high-profile places. This morning, we're stuck in meetings about McDonald's, Tim's Pumpkin Patch, and even Airbnbs.
We'll have much more on Tim's.
Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Well, we have an absolutely beautiful start to our Thursday. This is coming to you live from Cicero, North Syracuse High School, right along Route 31 in Cicero. That sun peeking up over the trees. You have the seniors gathered for their senior sunrise. North Syracuse starting their first day of school today. Liverpool's another district starting today. So absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, there's all the seniors getting ready. What a fun time. What a great morning, too. We're in the 60s. It's a little breezy. It's not super cold outside. It's beautiful. We're dry for now. Later today, though, not quite so much. It's 67 right now with a bit of a breeze coming from the southeast. We have a lot of 60s across the board. Our cooler spots are in the 50s, so not too bad. At the bus stop, all good for those first day of school photos. You're looking good. It's just after school when the kids are coming off the bus, that's when you want to just be vigilant of the radar, what the conditions are where you are living, and getting the kids off the bus, because that's going to be the time frame of the thunderstorms to be rolling through central New York. We got high temperatures in the upper 70s and near 80 degrees again, and that's because of this cold front right here. Things are not moving super fast, but the timing is still looking like the early mid-afternoon hours, and still some rain lingering at least until about 10, 11 o'clock tonight. We've already had some storms up in the North Country and kind of more so in Canada than anything, but we're still good now through noontime. Once we get to 12 o'clock from Sodus, Waterloo, Penn, you guys will be first, and then crossing over the Route 30 or I-81 corridor here, roughly between about 2 and 4 o'clock, kind of give or take a little bit. So that's the time frame you want to be the most vigilant, but we won't be done just there. You can see on our timecast still at 5, 6 o'clock, still has some of these cells firing up. So those outdoor activities, you got the amphitheater concert tonight, keep an eye on that, but it's fall sports season. You got a lot of outdoor sports going on. If you have games practices, of course, you just want to keep an eye out for lightning in the area. After midnight, things begin to clear out, and we're looking good. We're a lot drier tomorrow morning. We're in the 50s. It's cooler tomorrow, but we're also dealing with fog. There's going to be a lot of patchy fog tomorrow morning, but during the day, it's looking really, really nice tomorrow. Breezy again, temperatures around 80, and keeping it dry until we get to Saturday morning. So if you have tailgating plans before the SU home opener on Saturday, well, it's a bit rainy. So have your favorite SU or orange rain jacket with you going up to the Dome. As you're coming out of the Dome after the game, a lot of our rain should be wrapping up or done by that point. And then not bad next week. A lot of dry time again next week.
Okay. Well, back to school. Not this morning.
Oh, it's priceless. It's gorgeous outside. Comfortable temperatures. It's a little bit of a breeze out there. Feeling pretty nice as you were up and out in this morning. Just keep in mind we got rain and thunderstorms this afternoon. Some of these storms could be a little feisty too, so you want to keep a vigilant eye on that. That's out of here just in time for us to take on Nottingham. That's our Friday morning lights tomorrow morning. A bit cool, but should we do? Oh my goodness, we're taking that on. I didn't even see her do that. I turned, I just see this big orange head there.
Where are we going tomorrow?
Nottingham.
Nottingham. Let me hear that. Oh, you sound very,
like a
very
menacing.
Yeah, menacing.
I hope so. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, one more time. Do that. Yeah. Look out. Here come the Bulldogs. Thank you so much for joining us. See you tomorrow.